morning, traders. It's October 1st, 2024. How are you? I hope you did well in the market today. As you can see behind me on this side, I hit 19 fast track rally accounts individually, and I hit it hard. If you're focused on the money, you're looking at the money, you got it all wrong. I'm telling you right now, if you're following gamblers and you're following money, you got it wrong. If you could put these type of numbers up, one after another, as far as hitting them hard individually, each individual account, trading each individual account, and working on a skill and not working on a payout or working on money, you have it made. If you continue to work on a skill and not focused on how much you can make, you will be better off in trading. I am here to tell you, 95% of the people are doing it wrong. It's a fact. There are only so many people profitable, and the big reason they're not profitable is because they don't have a skill. And the other people that are showing big payouts or big money, who knows what their skill level's at also, okay? But I would suggest that people trade accounts individually and show your skill. It's easy to hit a home run, baby, right? Nice pitch right down the pipe and just smoke it. But what can I say? If you can trade 19, 20, 30 accounts on a NASDAQ open individually and pop them out one after another, I think it speaks for itself. I don't know what my level's at, and maybe I'm at the bottom. That's okay. I'll admit, hey, I'm at the bottom, okay? And I got a lot of room to grow. I got a lot of room to grow, and I like it because I'm a full-time student. I'm a lifetime student, and what's great is when I wake up in the morning, my skill has not left me, okay? It will not leave my soul. And I work on it, and when I leave the house or come back, or when I leave the computer and come back, I can just smack it again and get in and out of the market. It's just the way I trade, and I've earned that skill. What skill level is it at? I don't know. Maybe it's at the bottom. It's okay. It's at the bottom, right? I got a lot of improvement to do, but I'm working on the improvement, right? Right. So hypothetically, if I took these 30 or 19 accounts and I copy traded all of them, and I had 88 trades within those copy traded accounts, we would look at probably a 30 or 3,000 times 20 is 60 if I copy traded them, right? And I say, well, why don't you do it? Listen. If you can't figure this shit out, you're not going to do well in trading, okay? You don't sit there and doubt someone's ability. Those traders that doubt other traders' ability have a lot to learn. That's a fact. So just pushing a button times 20 accounts, that's easy, man. That is fucking easy. You want to take 19 accounts and trade them and hit them hard, and then switch them back and forth and go to the next one, hit it hard, keep trading, hit it hard, come and get the mouse, get the other account, hit it hard again, the other account 19 times in a 15-minute segment at the open. That's called a fucking skill, okay? That's called a skill. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that's a skill, and you admit that that is a skill. What level that skill's at, I don't know. I'm not here to decide that, but I know it's a skill. And is it easy to sit there and wait back and go, oh, I'm going to look for my A+ entry? What the hell is an A+ entry? They make it sound like this is magical A+ entry. What the? Do you know how to follow the charts? If you don't know how to navigate and follow the charts, I mentor people on how to navigate and follow the charts. And we don't call it an A+ entry. We don't call it a C- entry. An entry is an entry, okay? It's that fucking simple. An entry is an entry. Oh, that's an A+ entry. That was my best trade of the year. That's an A+ entry. What's this all about? When you execute a trade, you execute a trade, okay? Prop firms squeeze people. If I had more room, these are on small accounts. I can only go in too deep. That's it. 2 contracts deep. That's not rolling. Give me 10 of those bad boys. I'll show you the numbers. Give me 10 of those bad boys where I roll in. I'll show you some numbers. Why? It's not about the money, it's the skill. Multiply it yourself. Okay? I can only do 2 contracts max, right? So if it pulls back on me, I can hit it one more time. One more time. And if it runs on me the other way, it's going to knock me out of the game. It's going to knock me out of the game. If you call it luck, turn off the TV, pick a different career, pick a different sport. You have no idea what you're talking about. And those that want to critique others, get on and say someone's fake, they don't show this, they don't show that, they don't show. If they can't figure this shit out that I'm showing, man, they're lost. They are lost. So the point is to focus on your skill. If I can do it, you can do it. Put in the time, put in the work. We're going to be at all different levels, right? You may want that one trade salad. Okay? I'm not into that. I'm into pounding the market. I don't get the fix, man. I don't get the fix on a one trade day. I'm like walking around in circles. There's just no way I'm going to do that. Okay? One trade a day. So I sleep all night, wake up, and I can hit the market like that. I can see it like that. Boom, I'm in and out. Now what do I do the rest of the day? Ain't happening, man. It's not happening. You know, it's not happening. I try this, it's not happening. No, I gotta play, man. I gotta play. I'm gonna be at the party. I'm not gonna just drive by the party. I'm gonna be at the party. Okay, so I trade at the party. I don't just drive by and hit the button and leave. So people have different goals and stuff like that. And if it makes them proud that they can take 20 accounts in one trade and get the big numbers, that's great. Works for them. That is great. Am I saying that's difficult? It's not difficult. It's not difficult. I'm just being honest. That is not difficult. What is difficult is trading 19 accounts individually, boom, 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 19 times, and coming up with positive on all 19 within about 15 minutes. And the NASDAQ open. I was short biased for the day. I understand the market. I was looking for shorts and I smacked the hell out of the shorts all the way down. And I got home, ran some errands, came home, I smacked it again because I wanted to bring some numbers up. It's kind of being greedy, right? Could price have gone against me? Yeah. I knew where I was at on the market. I took the chance, right? But with a high probability, I knew where I was at in the market, squeezed more out of the market, and I could sit here all day long and continue to squeeze. But I believe that over a period of time, you're probably going to get sloppy or you're not going to be as focused, right? So I get in there, I get the fix, and I get out. But for me to get the fix, I got to pound the market. That's just how it works. I think it was about 88 trades per trading view, or not trading view, I'm sorry. Quantower, I don't know how they keep score. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Let me see if I can show you the other chart. As you can see, FTT stands for Fast Track Trading, and this is a rally account. This is a $25,000 account. I got 19 of them going southbound here, and here we go at 120, 125, 145, 150, 235, 100, 155. Would you be satisfied with that in a day? How about 110, 255, 150, 130? Would you be satisfied with just that little chunk a day? How about 175, 150, 300, 150, 150, 150, 110, 175. So I would be happy with just one of these. 120. Hey, good job. That's okay. It's not about the money. It's about the skill. But taking one trade a day, think about this logically. Taking one trade a day, I mean, are you really going to be working on your skill? I always say this, I say this to the mentees, that patience inside the market is more valuable than patience outside the market. So as we sit here and we look and we're on and we're streaming and we're getting this, we're like, oh my God, this looks good in myself. I'm not speaking out loud and it looks good. And should I take this or not? Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for my A+ setup. A+ setup? Come on. Do you know where you're at in the market? The market is moving. The market is moving up and down. Why are you waiting for an A+ setup? At what point in time is the A+ setup going to generate? It's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. What are you doing? You're watching, you're just staring at it. And then I see people, they stare at it for an hour and a half. They stare at the market for an hour and a half. And I ask myself, what in the hell are they looking for? They really don't know where they're at in the market. They're looking for something, time frame. I don't know what they're doing, but geez, man. I mean, the market goes up and down, up and down. And once again, supply and resistance comes in because it wouldn't be supply and resistance, support and demand, whatever. You know, all of this guru stuff. The market goes up and down. It ticks up and ticks down. Well, if you know where you're at in the market, you wouldn't have to sit there and wait an hour and a half. The market is open. New York, that's go time. I don't know what else to say. The market is open at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, my time. Figure out what time it opens for you. And then you're going to wait an hour and a half to take a trade? What time did it open? Your time. Opens differently all over. I get it. The dogs are out, man. The dogs are sprinting. The dogs are spinning. The dogs are thrashing. The dogs are chewing shit up. Feed them a little bone and they'll come right to you. Just trade, man. Learn how to navigate through the market. If you want to learn how to navigate through the market, reach out to breathingwiththemarkets.com. See if it works for you. If it doesn't, no problem. I understand. I get it. Do what's best for you, not what's best for someone else. Do what's best for you. Invest in yourself. Pick where you want to invest in yourself and learn as much as you can. I spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on education, and I picked up a little bit here and there, but it was nothing that I could write home about. It's nothing I could write home about. But not to say that it didn't make me a better trader, because each and every educational course that you have will make you better some way. Will make you better, maybe not in trading, but as an individual, may make you see the market a little bit differently. That's okay, because the market is changing, and not that you have to change a strategy, because the market's always changing, but it's going up and down in different patterns and different candle sizes and blah, blah, blah. But if you want to learn a skill, all you have to do is practice, practice, practice. But you have to practice the right way. If you're not practicing the right way, how can you beat the beast? How can you beat the NASDAQ? How can you beat your favorite stock name? It doesn't matter the name. How can you beat the chart? How can you beat the elite that are manipulating that chart going up and down? It's all manipulation, trader. It's all manipulation. We had news come out later around 7 o'clock, and it was the jobs openings and the manufacturing PMI, and who gives a shit. But you see how the market was already southbound. I was already southbound before the market even had the news. And I always said this: if you understand the market and you understand where you're at, that when news comes out, news tends to increase that speed in the direction it intended to in the first place. There's a gem for you. When the news comes out, it's a gem for you. When the news comes out, the news will run those candles in the direction it intended to in the first place. I can't say it more clear than that. People, oh my God, don't want to trade the news. You know why they don't want to trade the news? They don't even know where the hell they're at on the market. It's a scary thing, man. When you go in for contracts on the NASDAQ and it goes 300 or 400 points one direction, and you're in the wrong direction, you're fucked. Yeah. You, that's a bad day, you see? So I don't know what else to say. You have to have a methodical approach. This is my opinion. Take it or leave it. If you don't have a methodical approach, a robotic approach to the market, you really don't, you're not at that level, whatever level you're at, okay? But you're not at that level. I don't want to be at a gambler's level, right? I just pick and choose. Invite a child into the room and say, hey, long or short. That's gambling, right? Are you following a gambler? Are you following a signals group where they have the money coming in and that's their stop loss? I mean, can you really think about this? The money coming is their stop loss. So I don't know. Can they trade each count individually and pound it in the morning to really show their skill? Can they show their skill? Not talk about what they've done, right? Can they show their skill? Can they show the skill to the community in the sense that they go out to a third party, which prop firms are third party verification, in my opinion. You can't hide from them, right? So the point is that you see an account, but the problem is trading with the prop firm, you don't have that big flexibility. Live accounts are easier, okay? So don't let anybody fool you in a sense that, oh my God, a live account, prop firms aren't shit. A live account, it would be totally different. Yeah, you're right. Live account would be totally different. Yeah. be killing it. You know what I mean? Live accounts are different because you're not squeezed with all of these rules. You can DCA the hell out of it. You know where you're at in the market. You understand the market. You can make big money. But if you're here for the money, you're here for the wrong reasons. This is a skill first channel. It's not about putting up big numbers and multiplying that $3,000 of 88 trades times 20 and throwing my hands up going, I had a $60,000 morning, right? $60,000 morning. Take that skill, multiply it by what you do in the market. Where are you at? It's simple math. This is a formula, and that's the other half of the formula. It's called skill, and then multiply it by the money amount that you want. If you want to copy trade those, multiply it. You cannot erase a skill. You either have it or you don't. And if you don't have it, that doesn't mean you cannot obtain it. Work day in and day out. Work day in and day out. I hate to see traders lose. I hate to hear these stories of how they lost all their money or they lost everything that they had or they are not getting it. And they're focused, man. Have a second job. Have a job. A primary job is not trading. If your primary job is trading, then you've made it to a certain level. And whether you got money from signals groups and stuff like that and you're comfortable, great. You had a business plan, but don't bullshit people. You know, there's a lot of hype about that people selling courses and they don't really have a skill to trade, but people are focused on the money. It's wrong. This generation is focused on the money. No, wealthy people do not sit there and knock down a bunch of people. And they're either worth billions and millions or they're not worth billions and millions, right? And it doesn't matter. Just because someone's worth millions and billions doesn't mean they had a skill, because you can inherit money also, right? So let's just focus and reduce to the ridiculous, traders. Can you reduce to the ridiculous? And that means work on your skill only. Can you do that? Because if you can't do that, then you're not going to make it in trading. That's my opinion. Maybe you will. Maybe someone will get lucky. That's great. But you must have a skill. Psychology. You're missing out. What do you think it is like when I get the first trade? You want to talk about psychology? I take a first trade out of 19 and I hit it and I have to look at 18 zeros on the wall. Do you think that's a good feeling? Do you know what kind of psychology that takes? Think about it. You filled one order and you hit your mark. You got 18 more to go. It's like, oh shit, right? But if you have a skill, you're not thinking about that. You're popping them. That is a skill. It doesn't matter what's on the other side. $1, $1,000, $5,000. That does not matter. You have the mentality, the psychology, the ability to get in the market, in the NASDAQ Dow or whatever the fast market is, at open, 19 different contracts or accounts, whatever you want to call them, and pound it. If you can, show it. Show your skill. Don't show your money. Prove your skill to yourself and show it to others. If you don't want to, no problem. I respect that also. But don't come on here and don't come on there and talk about money. This is not a money channel. And if you're looking for the money and you don't agree, you can leave. Not a big deal. I don't need it. This is a skill first channel. Here to change one person at a time. Their thinking, their skill level, their thought process. I can do it. I've been doing it. I've been showing it. I did it yesterday, 19. I did it today, 19, all individually. That's basically 38 accounts that I traded in 2 days, all individually. That is not copy trading. I understand the benefits of copy trading. That's great. I am not taking away from anyone, because that's another mindset also. Copy trading 20 accounts. Within a split second, you can also lose those accounts too. I get it. That is a skill also. And they like to pound it that way. No problem. I'm admitting it. It's obvious. That is a skill also. But in my humble opinion, I think trading each account individually is a motherfucker. That's not easy. I'm telling you right now, that's not easy. So I teach the mentees, if I could show you, and I could show you how to navigate through a high probability setup, but once they taste the blood, once that pit bull grabs onto somebody, it wants more. And that's the problem with trading, right? Where do you stop? Where do you stop? That's why it's a hobby and a passion for me. This is not an income for me. I could quit tomorrow. It's just like that. I don't need it. I enjoy it. That's why I'm here. I hope you all do well, and I hope everyone has a great day. And if you lost today or if you won today, take it with a grain of salt and don't go back and figure out what the hell you did wrong, what the hell you did right. It's skill first. This is a skill first channel. And if I can't say, I would say it a million times. I'm going to sink it in your head. It must be skill first. Don't follow the money. Money follows the skill, okay? Pips do not follow the money. Money follows the pips, the ticks, and the points. Peace, trader.